All right, hi students. This video is going to be all about marginal product, total product, kind of the different phases of total product, and then finally going to connect it all into how that connects with cost. Now, cost and marginal cost in particular is kind of a big part of microeconomics and looking at the econ graphs. So we'll kind of see how marginal cost curve gets its shape and gets it from the marginal product curve. All right, so first off, we'll talk about a typical firm and as increasing its workers. Now, this firm has a set amount of resources. So each time we add a worker, they have to kind of split or share those resources. We're doing that because it's like more of a ceteris paribus thing. We're keeping the amount of resources held constant. So with one worker, the total product is 5 units. With 2 workers, it's going to be 13 units, and on and on and on. So marginal product, we've got to think of how much additional product is created from just one more worker. So with the first worker, the marginal product is equal to 5 because it went up from 0 to 5 by adding this person. The second worker went up by, total product went up by 8. So marginal product, if you notice, is the change of total product. Between someone now for the third worker, 13 to 19, 6, then we have 4, and what is that? 2, and finally 1. Is our marginal product, how it changes throughout the time. So, marginal product, here's also our total product curve. So we have total product on our y-axis and number of workers on our x-axis. Now, you notice there's kind of 3 different phases, or in this graph we only see 2 different phases. One is we see kind of right about here is increasing marginal product. So with each additional unit of worker, the workers are getting more specialized, they're using the resources more efficiently, and each additional person adds to the total product, more than the person did before them. So we see the first person and the second person adds more than the first person. There's increasing marginal product there. When we add the third person, he's only adding 6 units to the total product. Well, now we start to see what's called diminishing marginal product. The total product is still increasing, so this number is still going up higher and higher, but not at the same rate as the person did before them. So that kind of means they're getting less specialized or less efficient, the number of workers. So this is diminishing marginal product. So it's getting less and less. So that is kind of how we have total product and marginal product kind of seen in there. Now if I were to erase this and draw our marginal product curve, we have it increasing at first to that point. They're getting more efficient, they're getting more specialized, and then we have diminishing marginal product going down. This would be then our marginal product curve. So I'm going to connect this now to talking about our cost curves. So for cost, in this firm, let's say we have $20 of fixed cost, and each worker we hire costs $10. So when we produce nothing, our total cost is going to equal 20. That's just going to be our fixed cost. Then each additional worker we hire is going to be an additional $10 more. Now it's a little bit different now with marginal cost, how it kind of relates. It is the additional or the change of cost when you produce just one more unit. Well, units kind of more seen here with our marginal product graph. Our number of units is not changing by our number of workers. So we'll kind of see a similar trend here. When I'm calculating marginal cost, I'm going to do the change in cost by kind of then the change of marginal product to show us then the change for marginal cost then for that individual product, how much it cost. So total cost was 10 divided by 5. That's going to equal 2. Now total cost, the change of cost here is 10 divided by 8, which is the kind of for the marginal product for that unit produced. That's going to equal 1.25. Now 10 divided by 6 equals 1.6. 10 divided by 4 equals 2.5. 10 over 2 equals 5, and 10 over 1 equals 10. Now, hopefully we can kind of see a similar type trend. We have here for marginal product, more efficient, increasing marginal product, and then with the third unit we see diminishing marginal product. Looking over at our cost curves, we see it getting cheaper. It's getting more efficient, less costly when we add more people. For the first one, the second person is now less costly. It's only 1.25 for that unit, for that eighth unit of product. But then after that, we see increasing marginal cost from 1.6, 2.55, and then now 10. So it's a very similar trend. At this point, after 2 workers, increasing marginal cost increasing marginal product and decreasing marginal cost. Well, after this, because we have diminishing marginal product, we see an increasing marginal cost. So when trying to describe why the marginal cost curve is U-shaped, you can go back and relate it to the marginal product and relate how marginal product is first increasing and then diminishing to relate to how marginal cost is first decreasing and then increasing. Think about efficiency and specialization when trying to describe it and work through this process. All right, that's all. Keep studying.